This is a mission playthrough of my new design, Cactus Air Force pilot. We have our pilot set up. I'll be flying as myself for VMF 223 in an F4F Wildcat. I'm using a dice rolling app today, so you won't hear any rattling. I roll for my wingman, a 1 on a 1-die-6, so he's a green pilot. I set up my fuel and ammo markers. I've set up my plane, and it's time to roll for a raid. 7 on a 1d10 is 1 raid, and 6 on the raid location chart is C3 for the raid start hex, near New Georgia. I'm going to wait to launch, so I move the raid 1 hex closer. I think that's close enough. I launch and burn 1 fuel, but stay in this hex because I'm climbing to altitude. I've moved my altitude marker to low. The raid moves closer, and I move 1 hex up and burn another fuel. I also check for random event. On a 1d6, 2 equals no event. The raid moves closer, and I climb 1 more altitude level to medium and burn another fuel. Now we're in the same hex. We check for contact. 1d10 is a 9, so we did make contact. On the force composition table, we roll 2d6 and 1d10 and add the results. 2 plus 3 equals 5. We encounter 1 Emily at high altitude performing a recon mission. We are within altitude limits. You can only attack at your same altitude or within 1 level, but he's on a recon mission, so he will try to disengage. 1d10 is a 3, unsuccessful. There are no fighters, so we go right into bomber combat. I give my wingman orders to cover me since there is only 1 target. I add speed, maneuverability ratings, and the result of a 1d10. 32 plus 4 plus 7 equals 43. For him, 29 plus 2 plus 7 equals 38. Difference needs to be 5 or more to attack, which it is. Note that I'm not playing with any skill values at all, just a total nugget pilot. Our firepower is 24, so we roll twice with 2d6 as a 1s and 10s value. 51 is a miss, and 31 is a tail hit. We mark the damage on the Emily. The Emily's return fire is a 1d6, a 3 equals no hit. I expend 1 ammo and we go on to another round. The limit on fighter versus bomber combat is up to 3 rounds. Let's go to round 2. First he tries to disengage. A 1 is unsuccessful. Speed, maneuverability plus 1d10 is 42. His numbers are 29 plus 2 plus 4, 35. Difference is 5 or more, so I roll twice with 2d6. 66, another tail hit. 14, starboard wing. He rolls a 5 on return fire, a hit. I roll for damage on the fighter versus fighter table, and a 34 is a miss. Expend another ammo, and mark the damage on the Emily. Let's go for the third and final round. He tries to disengage, another 3, unsuccessful. 32 plus 4 plus 7 is 43 for me. 29 plus 2 plus 6 is 37 for him. Difference is 6. Rolling on bomber damage table, 16 equals port wing, and 24 equals fuel hit, which is all they can take, and the Emily spins out of control, burning furiously. Expend another ammo. I mark down my first kill on my pilot log. I still have plenty of fuel remaining, so I easily return to base and roll on the landing table. 2 equals hard landing. Pilot in sickbay for 1 week. I will be missing quite a few missions. I check the experience chart and gain 2 experience points for the kill, which I could then spend to gain some skills which will help me in combat. If the raid contained fighters, we would have gone through 2 rounds of dogfighting, similar to the combat we went through today, before we could attack the bombers. Then, when we were finished with the bombers, we'd go through 1 more round of dogfighting. That's how a mission is flown in Cactus Air Force Pilot. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for watching.